Welcome. My name is Olympia Fonseca, and today I will be presenting my senior project on human-nature connection, Department of Psychology in National University, Professor Allison Washburn. I hope you enjoy my presentation. Presentation outline. Over the next slides, I will be going over literature background, human nature disconnection, solutions, and awareness for human nature connection. Vision statement. Bringing awareness to human nature connection is important because depending on the relationship humans have with nature, it can affect both the environment and humans' well-being. Humans' impact on the planet's environment has become more important due to present environmental crisis. Implementing ecopsychology therapy can help humans connect back to nature. Ecopsychology is the study of the relationship between humans and nature. Ecopsychology is also known as ecotherapy, earth-centered, green therapy, re-earthing, and psychoecology therapy. People have less interactions with nature, are more likely to have a decrease in their health and in their psychological health. There are several reasons why people can become disconnected from nature, such as technology, the overusage of modern technology such as internet, working long hours, work in front of a computer, can all lead to less interactions with nature. And due to these rapid modern urbanizations, this is seen in large populations across cities, across our societies. And because of this disconnection from nature can also bring a sense of disconnection from self. So it can have great not just physical but also psychological health. Human nature connection can have short and long-term effects on someone's well-being. Human nature disconnection. One of the reasons why there's been a disruption of human nature connection is due to the rapid growing cities across the world, our new innovations, our new advanced technologies, the rapid city urbanizations. It has led humans to have less interactions with nature, less agriculture, less landscaping, less opportunities overall to be able to have some type of relationship with nature. It has created a displacement of the people into these new modern societies. It has been suggested that humans in the past were more likely to be connected to nature compared to the people now. Living in today's modern societies with these new advanced technologies has pushed humans to a lack of empathy towards our environment. One of the problems that I came across during my research is a grand illusion among the people that we are separate from nature. The reality is that this disconnection comes from forgetting the fact that we are one with nature. What kind of solutions can we bring to human nature connection? What can we do? Stop and smell the flowers. Have you heard of that term before? The more we become aware of our surroundings and pay attention to the nature that is around us all the time, like flowers around us while we go out on walks, during lunchtime, instead of having lunch inside, step outside, have lunch outdoors, enjoy the trees around you, look up in the sky, take a look at your clouds, acknowledge the weather that you're currently having. There are so many ways that we can tap into nature if we just look at the possibilities and the opportunities that do present to us. Everything is connected. Take a look at this picture. We are one with nature. It has been found that nature-based activities can help increase the ability to create a connection with nature. There are many activities that can be done in nature-based settings, such as going into wilderness, having more outdoor activities, sun gazing, camping are just a few examples that are nature-based activities. Having a connection with nature can bring benefits from having these nature-based experiences. People have repeatedly reported a state of relaxation by reducing stress and anxiety, improved emotional states, experience of a spiritual well-being, measured high positive emotions, a feeling of wholeness, and transcendence. These are a few examples of what people have experienced from having this connection with nature. Transformative experiences with nature. Some of the transpersonal experiences can be described as a powerful emotion or a feeling of going beyond the personal ego. People normally report having this profound and natural attraction to nature, having the loss of fear and anxieties, having self-realizations. Time and space may feel unreal, a feeling of oneness, and transcending human experiences. These are all reports that humans have while they're having these experiences out in nature. Some of the solutions that we can bring awareness to human nature disconnection is to increase the possible nature-based interactions within our communities by adding more green spaces to our cities, more parks, to look into public policies, to look into the education system and see what areas need work, and adding more nature-based activities, having an outdoor recreation center by having more activities that are based in nature, and also by having outreach programs in our cities and communities. There is significant evidence that shows how human-nature connection can contribute to the care of the environment, and having an ecological concern of well-being. There is a natural relationship that correlates human well-being and the environment when there is a link between the two. People will start making behavioral changes by being more conscious on eco-friendly options, such as political choices, making donations that contribute to the environment, and even participating in environmental actions, such as recycling or helping to clean up the beach. I was curious to find out what the people around me in my close circle had to say about human nature connection. These are the questions that I presented to them. 1. Do you think human nature connection is important? 2. What do you do to connect with nature? And 3. Do you find it difficult to connect with nature? Here is what the participants had to say on human nature connection. I like going on walks and hikes to connect with nature. Eric, 26-year-old man. Because if you have no one to connect with, then you have nature. Nestor, 14-year-old boy. I think human nature connection is important so we get away from technology from time to time so we don't forget about life. Brandon, 21 years old. We are created through nature. William, 33 years old. It is evident that all participants find that human nature connection is important to have in their life. None of the participants found it difficult to connect with nature. Self-realization is the key component for having a human nature connection, because having an ecological self-realization, they know that they have found their place humans hold in nature. They are awakened from the grand illusion of the ego. They are awakened to a bigger reality of the true sense of nature. Human consciousness can see the sacredness of nature in themselves when they find this self-realization. Optimal awareness can only be achieved through the experiential realization of this relationship. Nobody can be pushed to finding this self-realization, to find the place they hold in human nature. This can only be reached when they find that relationship with nature. This is why it's so important to find your nature-based experience. Find what you love to do in nature. The more people connect with nature and have more opportunities out in nature, they can find this profound emotion that people speak of when they connect with nature. We have to go out there and experience it. Experience the greatness of nature and the great nature that is within you. If people become more connected with nature, not only will it heal themselves, but it will also contribute to the healing of the world. I finish with these thoughts. It is more than evident that it is important to have a human nature connection for the sake of our well-being and the state of our planet. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you are able to find your place in nature.